All right, welcome to the mobility class. Happy to see everybody. We are going to start out with a light march here. So you're just going to bring up the knees just ever so slightly and let the arms go from side to side, just nice and light. Now we're gonna go with bigger steps. So you're gonna have your arms go really wide and then also bring the knees up nice and high as well. Going from side to side.
Yeah.
Now you want to shorten it, but you want to go a little bit quicker. Almost like a run, but not quite. Just nice and quick.
Yeah.
And go back to that relaxed march again. And then go to the exaggerated ones. And then the short ones, kind of like you're running. Next, we're going to do some shoulder rolls with a big breath in. So you're going to breathe in and out. 3 times. In and out. 1 more. In and out. So next, your arms are loose and you're just twisting from side to side. So use your legs to propel that from side to side. Let the arms go heavy. Come back to center and relax. Next, we've got the neck. So you're gonna bring your ear down, chin down, roll to the other side. Stop there, go back in the opposite direction. And repeat that. And 1 more. So again, we're gonna start with those shoulder rolls again. Nice big breath in and out. 3 of these. 1 more.
2 seconds, I'll walk you down.
Do that spinal twist again, where again your feet are driving that motion and your arms are going nice and loose from side to side. Slow yourself down till you're in the center. And then again, we got those neck rolls. Stop on one side, bring your ear down. You're gonna lightly tug on it, push your arm down towards the floor and hold. Come back to center, switch sides. So grab onto your head, pull it down, push your arm down and hold. Next, we're gonna jog in place here. So you can either just step it out or you can go into more of a jog. And stand still. You're gonna grab your hand, put it behind your back. You're gonna feel a nice big stretch into your tricep. So take that elbow, pull it back and down so that your arm comes down your spine. You should be feeling a nice big stretch into your tricep muscle, which is the arm behind your arm there. Let that go, switch sides. And let that go. We're gonna bring the head down, take your hand, lightly assist it down, take the other arm, push it down towards the ground. You're gonna feel a nice big stretch into your neck there. Come back to center, other side. So lightly grab onto that neck, pull it down, push your arm towards the floor. Relax the neck, and then we're gonna go back into that jog. Again, you can step it out, or you can go into a little bit more of a jog to get the heart rate up. Next up, you're gonna grab your arm, pat yourself on the back, pull it down. Feeling a nice big stretch into the tricep. Relax the arms, switch sides. And relax. So next up, we're gonna do a march here. And as we're marching, we're gonna take our arms and push them up towards the ceiling. So first, get your feet going, bringing the knees up, and then you're gonna start taking the hands up towards the roof. It's a little bit of a coordination thing. Now take your hands, bring them out to the side. Now take your hands, push them straight in front. Up towards the ceiling, out to the side, straight in front, one more. Up towards the ceiling, out to the side, straight in front. So you're gonna stop that march, hands go by your ears, you're gonna hug or kiss them together, and then as you pinch them back, take the shoulder blades and really pinch them back to feel a nice big stretch into your chest. We've got 5 of these, so hug in and out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So before we were marching like this, now you're actually going to kick your butt. So again, you can go slow and kick your butt, or you can go a little faster. But get that going first, and now hands go up. Out to the side for 5. Out in front for 5. Now it's just 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, one more. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, perfect. All right, so next up we have bend over tricep extensions. So you're gonna lean over, your arms are back here, and you're gonna push outwards. As you do that, I really want you to squeeze to feel your tricep. We've got 10 of these, so slight little bends, make a fist, push back and hold for 2, back down, hold for 2, back down, and again. That's 3, 4, 5. Now watch that you're not up by your neck. Push those arms down, extend away for 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, go back to the march. And now your hands to the ceiling for 5. Out to the side for 5. Straight in front for 5. Now we go for 2 counts. So 2 up, 2 out, 2 forward. One more time. 2 up, 2 out, 2 forward. Next, you're gonna bring the elbows together and then really open up the chest here for 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So next you're kicking your butt, so you can go slow like this, or if you want, you can speed it up. We're gonna add in the arms. So 5 up first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the side. In front. And now just 2 counts. One more. 1, 2. And relax. Next, we got the tricep extension. Again, set those shoulders down and back. A little bit of a bend. Bend over. Big fist. Push away and back. Hold. And relax. We got 10. Once you've done 10, you're gonna stand up. So now what we're gonna do is your arms are gonna be up to the ceiling, and it's like you have a piece of wood in your hands, and you're gonna break it down onto your leg. When you do that, you're doing like a crunching motion, you're gonna feel your abs. So reach up, bring it down. Reach up, bring it down. You're gonna be alternating legs here. Next, you're gonna need your desk. So we're gonna do push-ups against the desk. Make sure that it's secure. Mine's not secure, so we'll see how this goes. It could be a disaster. So you're gonna lean yourself forward. You're gonna bend your arms to go into that push-up, come back out of that position. You can go as far or as deep as you can go. And you're trying to bring the shoulders down and back so that it's not into the neck. We have 10 of these. So next we're going to do a desk plank. So with the plank, your arms are going to be in front, and we're going to see if we can lift up one arm. See if you can lift up the other arm. Now see if you can lift up a leg. And now lift up the other leg. Now you can continue doing this where you go arm, arm, leg, leg. Or to challenge yourself, see if you can lift up the opposites. So right arm, left leg. Change sides, right or left arm, right leg. If that's too easy, you can walk yourself more into a plank position, so further away from your desk, to challenge yourself. We have 10 of these. So just go back and forth. Again, be careful if your desk isn't super stable. Once you've done 10, you're gonna come on up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna punch across. So my feet are actually moving with that, and I'm trying to get a spinal twist. So I'm punching to get that spinal twist. Not probably a great punch if we're actually punching someone, because we're actually going more for that mobility, reaching across. Now we're going to cross like this. We're going to switch it, and you're going to reach over top. You're going to feel a nice big stretch on the side body. And switch sides. So holding for 2 seconds. 1, 2, other side. We're halfway. So next, it's like you got to stick it in your hand, you're going to bring that knee and you're going to break it. You're going to really feel your core muscles as you snap that up. Go ahead, reach the ceiling, come on up, and then we're going to alternate legs. And pause. So next up, we have the push-ups on the desk. So again, you're gonna go as deep as you can go, bring those shoulders down and back, and we're going for 10 push-ups here. Now, once you've done 10, we're going to go into that standing plank. Again, you can go one arm at a time, one leg at a time, or if you need more of a challenge, we're going to do opposites. So lean on forward, go ahead and lift up, and change sides. done 10, you're gonna stand on up, so 5 per side. And now we're gonna punch across, really opening up that spine, getting that twist. All right, now we're gonna go over top. So you're gonna get that nice big side bend, hold for 2 seconds before switching sides. So next you're gonna stand up nice and tall, your legs are gonna be together. I want you to think about squeezing your glutes, kind of tucking your pelvis under, and as if someone is grabbing your head up towards the ceiling. Your arms, I know you can't see it in the camera, but they're gonna go all the way up towards the roof, and then my hands, my fingers, are pointing towards the ceiling. I'm gonna hug my ears with my bicep. I'm lifting up as tall as I can before I start side bending to one side. We're gonna hold here for 5 seconds. Come back to center. We're gonna do the same thing, opposite side. Nice and tall towards the ceiling. Squeeze those glutes, tuck that pelvis under before you side bend to the other side. Come back up to the center. This time I'm squeezing my glutes nice and tall, but now I'm gonna lean back. Come back to center. You're gonna take your hands forward this time. You're gonna round your spine and push forward. And come on up. So next we're gonna take a step to the side. We're gonna bring our arms out to the side. So you're stepping, bringing the arms out to the side. Come back to center. So we're gonna hip hinge. My one leg is in front, my other one's gonna be bent. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my toes up towards the ceiling here. I'm gonna push my butt back. I'm gonna feel a nice big stretch into my hamstring. We're gonna hold here for 10 seconds. You're gonna come out of it and go back in. We have 3 like this. Come back out, sink a little deeper for your 3rd one. We're gonna change legs now. So your toes are up, you're gonna sink your hips back, you're gonna hold here for 10 seconds. Relax out of it, get back into it. Relax and go back into it. So next we're gonna go into a standing quad stretch. So you can hold on to something for balance, but you're gonna grab your shoelace, have your knees touching, and then hold it, feeling a nice stretch in your quad. If that is too intense, if you have your chair, you can also have this as an option. Or if you have a towel or a sweater, you can also put the sweater and hold on to the sweater. So whatever your comfort zone is there, we're gonna hold for 10 seconds. Now what I want you to do is really squeeze your glutes hard and hold for another 10. Now relax your glute, reset that quad and hold for 10. Changing legs, we're gonna do the same thing. So first, just have your knees touching, feel that nice quad stretch and hold. Next, you're gonna squeeze your glute and hold for another 10 seconds. Relax the glute, reset the quad, and hold for 10. Let go of that leg. Next, you're gonna sit on down. So you're gonna take your hands behind your head. Actually, you're just gonna take one. You're gonna lift up the base of your skull up towards the ceiling. So as I do that, my chin naturally tucks. This hand here is gonna go by the chin and slightly assist it. So I'm pulling up, tucking the chin here very lightly. You're gonna go up towards the ceiling and pull it down until you feel a nice stretch. Once you feel a nice stretch, take the hand off the chin, put it behind, and just support that into a little bit deeper of a stretch. Now from here, I want you to keep curling your spine until you go all the way between your legs. Once you're low, you're gonna let go of the arms. They're gonna come down towards the floor. You're gonna keep one hand on the floor, the other one's gonna reach up towards the ceiling. You're gonna hold here for 5. Come back down, switch sides for 5. Come back to center. Your hands are gonna go onto your knees. I want you to roll back up, having your head the last thing that comes up. From here, you're gonna cross one hand over the other. Now you can stay here for the stretch, that works, or you can clasp the hands. So up to you. And what you're gonna do here is you're gonna go up and down with your elbows. We have 5 of these. Once you've done 5, we're gonna switch sides. Next, we're gonna cross one leg over the other, just like this. You're sitting up nice and tall. You're gonna lean or hip hinge over top of that leg, feeling a nice big stretch into that glute. Now you're gonna come out of that. Now before we were going straight, now I want you to turn towards that knee, and now I want you to hip hinge. Come on out. Now we're gonna straighten the body again and go down. Switch legs, we're gonna do the same thing. So nice and tall, you're gonna hip hinge forward, feeling a nice stretch into that glute. Come out of that stretch, you're gonna turn towards that knee now, and then go ahead and lean forward. Come back up and center yourself and go down. All right, we're gonna stand back up. We're going back into that standing half moon. So you're tucking the pelvis under, you're gonna take your hands up towards the ceiling. When you do that, your fingers are gonna meet at the top. You're gonna go up towards the ceiling. You're gonna make sure that your pelvis is tucked, glutes are squeezed. You're gonna reach up towards the ceiling, and then you're going to side bend your body. We're gonna hold here for 5. Come back to center, reset yourself nice and tall. Squeeze your glutes, go to the opposite side. Come back to center, squeeze the glutes, nice and tall. You're gonna back bend. Come to center, hands go forward. You're gonna round your shoulders and push them away. And come up to center. So this one here, you've got your shoulders going from side to side as your legs are doing it. If you wanna get fancy, you can do a full circle and then go over the other side. Up to you. So just back and forth, or if you want the full shoulder, you can do the full shoulder. Two more. Next up, we've got the hamstring stretch. So you're gonna have one foot in front with the toes lifted up. You're gonna bend this knee. You're gonna stick your butt back, feeling a nice stretch into your hamstring. We're gonna hang out here for 10 seconds. Come out of it and see if you can go any deeper. Come back out one more time. We're gonna switch sides, doing the same thing. So toes go up towards the ceiling. You're gonna push your butt back and hinge forward. Relax out of it and go back in a little bit deeper. And relax, last one. So next up we have that quad stretch where you're gonna grab onto the shoelace, or if you want, you can rest it onto the chair. We're gonna hold here for 10 seconds. Next, you're gonna squeeze your glutes and hold for 10. Relax your glutes and just finish that quad stretch. We're gonna switch sides, doing the same thing. So grab onto your shoelaces here, knees are touching and hold. Squeeze your glutes and hold that stretch again. Relax your glutes, hold the quad stretch. Next up, we've got that neck stretch again. So you're gonna sit down, you're gonna grab one hand behind, lifting it up towards the ceiling and tucking that shin down until you feel a good stretch. Once you feel a stretch, remove that other hand, assist the other hand with that pull down. Now you're gonna round your whole spine until you hit the floor. Once you hit the ground, one hand stays there, the other one opens up for 5. Switch sides for 5. Come back to center, hands go on the knees. You're gonna roll yourself back up, having the neck be the last thing to come on up. Next, we have eagle arms. So you're gonna cross your arms over. If you can reach, then great. We've got 5 of these flossing. Five the opposite way. And lastly, we're going to finish off with that glute stretch. So take your leg across, sit up nice and tall, hip hinge forward. We're here for 10. You're going to turn and lean forward for 10.
This one here, so you can come keep seat with it.
Back to center. Switch sides. We're going to do the same thing. So sit up nice and tall, hip hinge forward. So I'm going to take this opportunity to say thank you so much for following along. I really appreciate you guys coming to these classes. You're going to turn and then go over top of the knee. Again, if you have any suggestions, just let me know for future classes. And last 10 seconds forward. Great, that's the end of class, guys. Have an excellent day, and I'll see you next Wednesday.